Beyond even the racial point, you notice this in the language of economic envy. So you hear people say, we hate the 1%, the upper 1% of wage earners. I've never understood that. I came from relatively lower means. I didn't grow up with 11 siblings in a shack, but relative to my area, I came from lower means. And rich people have always been great to me. I've always gotten jobs from rich people. I've gotten scholarships from rich people. I'm not particularly angry at them. And I noticed something. At Yale, all the richest and most privileged Upper West Side children of hedge fund managers, they would lecture me and other students on financial aid about wealth and poverty in America. They would always lecture me. They'd call fellow conservatives who were on financial aid, they would call them uncompassionate or oblivious to financial difficulty. How have you responded throughout your life to elitists who would lecture you on race and poverty in America?
I mean, it's really funny when they're white liberals, and to me, they're the most racist group of all.
Absolutely, that movie Get Out was absolutely right. The white liberals are the most racist group.
They are, and I have seen them discriminate in college and university admissions decisions between two blacks. If there was a black person from a working class background that has higher scores, and one of the reasons I think that I have been treated well by conservatives and people who, like you, people that were more affluent, that 1%, is that they saw someone that was hardworking, that was sincere, and they rewarded that kind of behavior. And I think that some of those same people, if they are liberal, they don't expect anything of blacks anyway, and so they are willing to reward behavior, that is not very competent, and they don't believe any of us are capable of achieving on our own, and so they lower the standards, and they are harming black people on the colleges and universities. They're harming them by not holding them to the same standards. And when they remove the classics, when they dumb down a math or economics course because students complain, when they cancel a course on free speech, they're harming everyone's education. And I think that what we're seeing is the fruits of affirmative action taken to its logical conclusion in that, during the era that I was in college in the 1980s, and I graduated with my PhD in 89, but, there was affirmative action, but if you were black and you were on those campuses, I mean, you did not get huge breaks. I did not go to school free. I had student loan debt. I had some scholarships, but I had to work. And nowadays, they seem to be telling black students that they can take separate tracks, that they can avoid any courses that may be challenging to their views. And I think they're harming everyone's education, and that it's totally irresponsible of college administrators making multi-million dollars to run universities, and they cave into the students, and they're harming the minority students the most.